on Instagram, but Instagram's being a little biatch, so we're going live here on YouTube. 80 miles away from the center of Hurricane Milton. Hurricamping it here in the Vaninator with Julian. Probably seeing the worst part of the storm we're going to see here in the northwestern quadrant, which is a high intensity wind zone. You know, this is kind of a tornado alley inside these hurricanes, this on the east side. And this has proven to be a real hostile area for this hurricane. Now, we're not in any danger here. We're perfectly fine. But it's a cool show going on right now. And you guys should, hang out for a bit and check it out.
Yeah, it's slightly shaky, man.
Yeah, we're definitely taking some hard squalls, 50, 60, maybe even 70 miles an hour at times. Just it's just a Wednesday here in Florida, folks. Just a Wednesday. Almost a Thursday, right?
Yeah.
It was already a Thursday and almost a Friday. I don't remember. All these days just mashed together with all these hurricanes, guys. Please help me get my days
It's only a Wednesday.
What's that?
It's a Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. Okay, see, I was right first, so I wasn't that far off. What the hell am I laying on? A lighter? That's uncomfortable. Yeah, you can hear it, man. It's just... Oh, yeah, you got that sucker right there. Look at that. Coming down on us. It felt like a giant sat on the van for a second, didn't it? Like a big dude just sat on the bumper and got up.
It does.
That was pretty crazy. Felt like one of my big football player friends jumped on the bumper. Oh yeah, there it is.
Scary shit, yeah.
Scary. It's crazy. It's crazy out here right now.
Have you ever heard it be like that outside of your vehicle?
Oh yeah, totally. I've been through this before. This isn't that bad yet. Ask Reed Timmer. This ain't bad yet. We're still in the safe part. But this is like I said, we're on the edge here of being close and being safe. I'm not saying something couldn't happen, because it's a damn hurricane. Anything can happen. But we're relatively safe in this position, 90 or 80 miles now from the epicenter. It is 22 to 24 miles northeast of Sarasota, Florida now. Heading to the northeast, right? East-northeast, sorry, at 15 miles an hour. Currently at Category 2 now?
Category 2, yep.
Yep, and that is the forecast, folks. We're just waiting for this thing to pass on through so we can head down to the laboratory and save our business. As always, yeah, just a Wednesday, folks.
Yeah, save our business.
Saving our business every damn Wednesday. It's like this. If it's not a hurricane, it's some other shit.
It's like tornado. It's like a
always got guns pointed at us.
Right.
Floodwaters, angry gods. I don't know what's next, guys. I don't. But I do know one thing. We will fight through it, whatever it is.
Right.
Even if we've got a hurricane in the Vaninator, 100 miles outside a hurricane. Live stream it to y'all. And eat peanut butter and honey sandwiches. That's what we gotta do. Let's see, little squalls coming through here. A little light hurricane vacation.
Threatening to lift our van down.
It is not lifting the van. We got a Civic next to us on the left, so it'll definitely lift that first. Did we put out the boat bumpers along the side? We should have.
Right, you're gonna put out the ring of tires.
Yeah, the tires, that's it. Like the towboats have.
Right, you gotta put out the ring of tires.
Right.
Would you like a tower of tires? Welcome to
Now, you know, our triple reinforced Kevlar doors and ultra thick bulletproof glass does protect us. If we had any of those things, but we don't. We don't have any of those things. We are in a normal caravan, a grand caravan.
We just have a chassis.
We're trusting Dodge knows what the hell they're doing at this point.
Right.
Dodge, I hope you did your research, guys.
Right.
Because we're testing the limits of this grand caravan right now. Here live on YouTube with Liquid Fungi. Hurricamping it in Hurricane Milton, 90, 80 miles, I don't know, maybe, from the center of the hurricane. In a rest stop. Nowhere special. But man, it looks hella cool. We're getting a lot of electrical flashes and stuff out here. We've lost the power a couple times, but it has come back on both times. So, and I'm just talking about the parking lot power, like the lights in the parking lot. They've gone out a couple times, and we're, you know, at the rest stop here. So, but they're on now, which is nice because it lets you guys actually see a little bit more.
We got these people.
It's alive. It's a hurricane.
Oh, I thought I almost heard something give there, didn't you? I thought that was a tree snapping.
What was the picture just comes out?
Or did the Civic just move over a little bit next to us? I don't know.
No.
It is a light car. We might want to go back on the other side of the Civic, block him.
Right. Give us some extra protection by the SUV. I don't know. It's up to you. Do you want to lose this view?
No, I like this view for all of our YouTube friends there. We're doing this for you guys. I just want you to know. We're putting ourselves in almost zero risk. Mostly out of laziness, I'm not getting up. That's the real issue. Because I just don't fucking feel like it. But, you know, I don't want to lose the view either. I had to re-park the van during a hurricane for this view. It just felt appropriate. I should wipe the glass again. This is getting a little fogged up, isn't it? You guys having a hard time seeing out there? Let's clean this glass a little for all of our viewers. There we go, cleaning the glass. Get it nice and clear. There we go, so you guys can see the hurricane that is upon us. What's going up? How you guys doing tonight? I can't see the chat for some dang reason because I don't know how to work this stupid thing. Huh. Chat filter, community moderation, I don't know. Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Show the chat. Alright, why is it like telling me to do stuff? I don't know, man. Can we see the chat if we do this? Orientation is locked, huh? Oh, that's too bad. Okay, we tried, folks, but you're just gonna have to suffer that horrible view of the hurricane. Joy and I, hurricamping it, 90 miles outside of Hurricane Milton Center. You know, going through some light weather. You know, when we're in weather like this, it reminds me of like the old space movies when you like fly through the asteroid field and you hear all the asteroids hitting the hull of the ship. If you close your eyes, you can almost imagine that you're just like flying through an asteroid field and
Right.
or some like gas nebula and all the condensation's just beating across the whole of the starship.
Bobtail fly lizard.
This is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Dangerous. Deadly. But fucking beautiful, man. Hurricanes are just incredible. The force of nature. Unlike any other.
Yeah.
It's hard not to admire the power of this storm. I think it's the third or second largest storm recorded of its kind in the history of all hurricanes. It's pretty significant. You know, it's got the silver medal. Yeah, it's getting a little thick there on the weather, huh? Getting the whip around, getting the beating, the lashing.
Right.
It's taking paint off the side of the vaninator.
I wonder, can it?
No. Maybe if it starts hailing, it might. Maybe if it starts throwing debris a lot against the van, it might. But it would have to throw a lot of debris. You see, we got like leaves and stuff up on the side of the van, but it would take a lot of that. Oh, there we go. Power's out again. Lightning flash. Bam! Transistor going out right there. Oh, bam, bam. Yo, you're seeing it, guys, live here. The electrical cascading fucking domino. That was crazy. That was crazy. Oh my god, the electrical domino effect of that was nuts. You saw one, then another, then another, then another, just going straight down the chain.
Alright.
Yeah, one transistor after another, just boom, 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 boom.
I wonder what winds it takes to do that.
I think a branch probably dragged it to the ground. It just kept shorting out one after another down the chain because it was grounding out on the ground, short-circuiting essentially. So I just started blowing out the transistors down the chain until it broke the connection essentially. Or some shit, man. I don't know, but that was wild, bro. Now the lights just came back on again here at the rest stop. We are in the thick of it, northwestern quadrant, extreme wind conditions in this area, high level of precipitation dropping, flash flood warnings, high wind warnings, and a perfect time for a cup of tea. I should have brought the tea. I did not bring the tea. But it would have been a perfect time for a cup of tea. I love me some tea during the hurricane. Alright. We got our... Got our Czech soda at least. It might not be tea, but it's something other than water to drink.
It's grayness.
Right. Yeah, it is wild out here right now. The live stream 54 Highway 75, the center northwestern part of Florida, central northwest.
I know we're
We're in Lutz. That's where we are in the highway. Oh, look at that! Look at that! We've got trees just going freaking nuts over here. Man, that was crazy, y'all. That was crazy. Yeah. This is getting serious.
Really? Is it?
Oh, well, we're okay, but we are gonna point this a little more at the trees so people can see them whipping around like crazy, like a broomstick in a freaking, air tunnel. That shit was crazy.
Don't be in that.
That shit was fun. Wild. Hey, Jewel, let's go climb the tree. No, I'm just kidding.
Some folds over, snaps, and I fall.
Right. It'd like fling you up like 30 feet if you were hanging on to one of the branches. Go, whoosh, you just go, ah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Hurricane tree climbing. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Big gusts, big wind. Trees going everywhere, folks. Oh, another electrical burn. Boom. Boom, there's another one. Number 2.
These are smacking each other.
That's number 2. Do we get a third? Is number 3. We still haven't lost power here, though, even though we saw the 2 electrical flashes, things blowing up in the background. We did not lose power here at the rest stop. Still in the Vaninator, 80 miles from the epicenter of Hurricane Milton. And we're riding it out here, folks. Riding it out. Riding the storm. It is brutal. It's crazy. We're nuts. Don't do this. Don't try it at home. May I have some Cheez-Its, please? These ones look good enough. I don't know. Cheez-Its. Which ones are these? These are toasty ones. I don't know if I like those ones.
I'll take them.
You want toasties? Okay, toasties for Juliet.
Toasty to toasty.
What do I got for Cheez-Its here? Which ones are these? These are original. I think I'll take the original. I like the toasties, but I ate the toasties last time, Going with the original for my Hurricane Cheez-It. Pick your Hurricane Cheez-It, guys. Original, toasty, white cheddar, or whatever the fuck the other one is in that box. And snaps. I like the snaps, though.
Maybe snapping.
Now the original tastes really plain after you've eaten the toasties and eaten the cheddar ones. Mm-hmm. The original one tastes like Kick cereal, but the Cheez-It version. You know you love our conversations here late at night with Matt and Julian on KRSQ. Just a breeze and a drizzle, folks. Another electrical banger. Oh, there's one. Another one. Yeah. Are they waking up Frankenstein over there or what?
I just hope the power line doesn't fall on me.
I've got Frankenstein as the doctor with the monster.
We got gusty conditions,
Waking up
people.
Frankenstein's monster over there.
Right, we've got all the gusty conditions you could ask for.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
We got like 10 warnings on our phone.
Mm-hmm. It really wants us to know that we're fucked.
Right.
6 times over like a tyrant prostitute. The wind is just crazy though.
I wonder if there's a tornado nearby.
Hopefully it's next door at the Civic and not here.
Hopefully it's a mile that way.
Watch it lands right in the parking spot we just moved out of.
Christ, that wind. Pole is dancing.
Mm-hmm.
The light poles are dancing. Ah! Civic's not having a good time. He's kicking around like that.
Mm-hmm. He blocked our view. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to really hurt his car. He just blocked our view, so I had to go to the other side. Because I really wanted you guys to be able to look down this parking lot and see what we see. You know, the gusts of wind really taking the water down the lot. The potential flooding, you know, that stuff. We want you guys really to see everything. So you can see there's no water building up right now, but there's a heck of a lot of wind, heck of a lot of rain. Trees are whipping around everywhere. You look over here at these trees, they're flying. And we're seeing some real action over here on the northwestern side of the hurricane.
Some locations are experiencing flash flooding near Tampa, Spring Hill, Clearwater Lake, Glen Largo, Brandon, Mills Park, Plant City, Winter Inn, Temple Terrace, Haines City, Bartow, Seminole, Newport Richie, Lake Mills, Auburndale, Central Hills, Palmetto, Brooks.
I guess it's a small list of counties. Not a lot, right? Only like half in all of Florida.
Half of Florida's under a flash flood warning.
Right. I got you. You know, I'm glad we bought a really floatable vehicle. You know, we should just be able to sail this bitch home. We brought some long sticks to push it along with.
Right, we brought a sail. It's just taking up the whole van.
That's right. I made a duct tape and a tarp.
You just gotta bounce it on the roof in the
Our hurricane sail.
Right?
We always use it on Wednesday. Hey, tell the neighbors to keep it down over there, okay? Jesus Christ. How fucking rude. How inconsiderate do you have to be, buddy, huh? How self-absorbed. It's all about you, huh, Milton? No consideration for fucking anyone else. We're trying to sleep here.
Wow, I felt rain from this window.
Oh, dude, that window's been getting me wet. I'm taking like a small shower over here. It's been crazy. It's slamming into that shit. I can't even believe it. That's like a gull wing, you know. And I'm getting wet over here from this. It's just whipping it right in there.
I should just roll up the gull wings.
But then we're not gonna have any airflow. If you roll up the gull wing, you're gonna have to. No, we can't. It's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind a little bit. I'm okay.
I'll take
It's just a sprinkle here and there. It's just a drizzle.
Oh my goodness, I just hope we're fine. I think we're fine.
No, Mom, we're fine. It's just a breeze and a drizzle out here, I promise.
Right. You can walk your dog out, I swear.
Yeah, no. Everyone's hanging out at the rest stop.
He just walks out your little Yorkshire.
Alright. Everyone's hurricamping in their van 80 miles from the epicenter of the second largest hurricane in history. Yeah, no, it's totally normal, Mom. We all do this. This is what being a scientist is all about.
Jeez, I'm super not screwed.
We're not screwed. The real battle isn't going to be the hurricane tonight. It's going to be getting back to the lab tomorrow. Now, when I climbed Mount Everest, naked and nothing but a duct tape diaper, which never happened, obviously, because that's ridiculous. No, it's no, but obviously this isn't the worst storm I've been through. We're in a relatively safe place, I think. You know, I had a dream last night, and a mouse told me in my dream that this would be a safe spot. So that's why we came here. It is the mouse of my dream told me. The neighbors won't keep quiet, though. It's real loud. The mouse didn't mention that. Oh, is our van gonna get blown away? Oh yeah, there it is, right there. There's some guts for you. Oh yeah!
Oh my
That's the shit right there.
god. Is that 120 or 120?
I don't know what that is, but that's pretty, that might be pushing the boundaries of the highest wind I've rode out in a minivan ever statistic.
Oh my god, yeah, this might be dangerous.
But, you know, just keep yourself under the Kevlar or the bulletproof windows.
This might be the most dangerous shit we've ever done.
It might be. It might be. You know, if we stood up on the roof right now, then we can top that.
Oh my god. Please don't get blown away.
I'm not standing on the roof. I was joking. I don't even have the balance. I'm too damn old to do some shit like that. Plus, I'm too lazy. I am not getting up on the roof of this motherfucker right now. That's very unlikely to happen. But I may go along with your idea for closing the gull wing windows.
Oh my god.
It is a little loud. The neighbors cannot keep it down. So let's activate our inner lights and turn on or close the gull wing. Alright, they're closed.
They're closed all the way.
They don't sound any quieter.
I know. The rain's hitting out pretty hard.
It still feels like this rain's like actually working its way through the side of this vehicle. Like, you know, from pure water friction, just it's wearing down layers of paint and then layers of metal. And then eventually I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and there's gonna be like a hole, like a splatter mark hole in the side of this van where water's just pelting me. And I'm losing layers of skin.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting to wake up to tomorrow. What time is it? It's bedtime? That's great. Shut the fuck up out there. Jesus.
Yeah, there's no way we can do that.
We definitely need a good night's sleep. You know, I could just throw the headphones on. Some soft jazz.
Has their vehicle hopped over.
Yeah. Yeah, then it'd be like the scene from Deadpool, that opening scene where it's all like slow-mo, we're all like flipping over. But it'd be the hurricane version. I better put the GoPros at a high frame rate. Hey, we're catching a lot of electrical disturbances right around us. I'm not sure if those are transistors going out or if those are actual lightning making contact with the ground. But We've definitely seen quite a few of them. It's like a goddamn fireworks show over here, people. Right, just resting, hanging out.
Right in her big metal tent.
That's right. Just a peek outside our van window. Here, 1 mile north of State Road 454, where 54 meets 75 at the rest stop. About 80 miles north of the center of Hurricane Milton. In the storm, and definitely been a wild ride tonight. You know, I don't consider myself a storm chaser. We're more like a storm avoider. But we are always having to stay right on the edge of the storms like this because we've got to get back to the laboratory and save our inventory as soon as possible, which means getting the generators up and running, getting our refrigeration on the generation, and saving all of our culture, our microbiological culture. So we have to, often take a little more risk than being able to flee the state. We've got to go a reasonable distance where we can feel safe, but also where we can get back to the lab within a reasonable amount of time and get our business, in order. So what is it, about 11 or 11:30 now?
Yeah, almost 11.
Almost 11, okay. Almost 11, which means we made landfall 2.5 hours ago, just north of Sarasota, Florida. The hurricane should be 34 miles northeast of Sarasota, roughly, right now. Just doing the calculations in my head. It should be heading east-northeast at a speed of roughly 15 miles an hour. Last time we checked. Hopefully it's still a Category 2 and degrading further into maybe a Category 1 before it comes out the other side of Florida. We will see. But it was last a Category 2 we checked. There is like 20 warnings right now on our phones from all the counties around us about, not driving, not going out in the storm, hunkering down. No emergency services are running. We've got messages saying that all emergency services are suspended at this point. So if you're in trouble, folks, if you go get yourself into some shit, there's no one going to be there to save you, not for hours. So don't get yourself into no shit. Now is not the time. That's why we're not driving around in it. That's why we're not headed back to the lab now. Even though I feel like, if we really wanted to risk some crap, we could try to head back there. We don't really want to risk some crap. We want to play it safe. We're going to wait. We're going to wait till the majority of the storm passes. And we're only, once it's 100 miles past us, then we'll start moving south again toward the laboratory and make our way. The real challenge is going to be getting from the last mile of that journey, because the street was littered with debris from Hurricane Helene, from all the flooding over there. People all put all their stuff on the curb, and this hurricane's probably just thrown it all over the street. So I doubt we're even going to be able to drive back there. We might have to urban hike through debris for a mile to get to the laboratory to start the generators. So come on, folks, wish us the best here at Liquid Fungi. We are doing the best we can to keep our business alive. Me and all of my kids run this business, so we don't have anything but each other and this business, and that's all we got. We lost our house here 10 days ago in Helene. And now we are in a van 50 miles outside of the only thing we got left. Just trying to hold on with one hand and not fall to our death. That's not at all grandma. Okay, maybe it shouldn't do that like that.
Alright, we're gonna lose every viewer. Yeah, there's like 0 viewers.
We never had any viewers, I don't think. We never get viewers.
Viewers, hello.
We never get viewers on YouTube or on Instagram. Like when we go live initially, people watch our lives later. Like the recordings of our lives later. It's weird. Whereas like TikTok, people like watch the live while it's going on, and nobody watches the live later because they can't. I don't think. Like, I don't think there's a way to access it.
Wind gust.
Yeah. Let's see how the van is handling the wind. It seems to be pretty good, nice and sealed. We have had no intrusion thus far of the vaninator. It has done well for us.
Maybe we should storm chasing it again.
Right. Maybe we're gonna start using this sucker. We'll just slap some cardboard and duct tape on the side and take her into the eye wall. No, I'm just kidding. Right. That would be funny. I mean, for whoever's watching, not for us. That would be funny for them. To watch a couple idiots drive a minivan into the center of a hurricane.
Right, or just ride a tricycle into it.
Now, I might say we're doing that and rig up a remote control system to the van and then drive it into the center of a hurricane and make all the viewers believe I just did it. But I myself will not drive a minivan into the center of a hurricane because I'm not fucking crazy.
I imagine there's like that trending video out there. It's like a remote control with interior tornado.
I'd just be like, we're driving into the hurricane. And you see the back of the van driving there and getting swept up and thrown into the ocean.
We're like kind of get distance.
Right? And then we just edited some voices. Hey guys, you might want to help us. It'd be great. I can make content like that all day. I don't, but I could. I prefer the real shit. You know. I could also stand outside the van with like a electric fan and a spray bottle and make it look like we got sideways rain on a Tuesday where it's bright and sunny out.
Are you totally good?
Totally could. We can simulate all this, all the shadowy branches and stuff. I wouldn't want to though, that's a lot of work. Yeah, that's not my style.
Yeah, a lot of work isn't good.
I like to point the camera and show you guys what's going on. And right now, this is what's going on. I wonder where Reed is right now. Reed Timmer's in, I think, his Subaru chasing down south of us right now. And we are in the vaninator, sitting on our ass, eating Cheez-Its mostly. You know, that's the dynamic I just want you guys to understand. And we are not maximizing our potential over here. Oh yeah. It's nice and comfy though, this vaninator. I can tell you, I've never been more comfortable in a hurricane. We've got these foam mats that are like mini beds that are leaned up against like a bunch of soft shit. I don't even know what really are. These could be dead bodies. But just laid on these wonderfully soft items behind us. Yeah, and like I said, this van's gonna lift around. In my mind, I'm picturing going through the Matterhorn at Disneyland right now. It's just, yeah, look. When the window breaks, I'll deal with that problem. Right now, I'm gonna enjoy this soft blanket, this dry van, and the ride we get to have here, courtesy of Hurricane Milton, which is also likely simultaneously either destroyed both our house and our office, or at least destroyed our house some more.
It's probably doing both.
Helene just did, I don't know, like $50,000 of damage to our house and everything in it. And now Milton here is, you know, giving us the good old screw too, so we'll see how bad the house of the landlord did we go back. But I know a lot of our neighbors that just got flooded by Helene did not evacuate like we did. And I can tell you, when the neighborhood scientists are evacuating, you guys should get the fuck out. We don't leave lightly. Like, we know our shit, and we don't leave unless there's a real reason to leave. We're 80 miles out, and this is what it's like. I would hate to be over there right now. I'm just saying. It's one thing to ride it out, 100 miles from the epicenter. It's another thing to drive your minivan into the main freaking part of the hurricane. That'll be crazy.
Yeah. That's a lot of the aircraft can't even fly in conditions like they're at 4 or 5 like the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
They can't really fly them that well. A lot of times they use up a lot of fuel doing it. They can only fly like 40 knots or something.
Oh, sure. You gotta fight the whole way through it. They gotta counter all the forces. It costs probably double the fuel to do that.
They can't even get to the rescue spot fast enough. That's actually a big concern, but trying to do timely rescues going on big heavy.
And just think when you're a hurricane hunter type of aircraft going through a hurricane, if you crash your plane, there's no rescue team coming to get you.
Yeah.
Not immediately. You're on your own for a good 4 hours or something, depending where you crash that thing on that hurricane.
There's like 2 people at pilot. Like the craft is crazy. Like the helicopters are probably single man still.
Well, the helicopters can't go in a storm like that.
No, the helicopters certainly can't.
No,
Only
there's no way.
airplanes can.
There's no way in hell you can take a chopper into that kind of wind. It would defeat all of the way the whole thing works.
Yeah, it doesn't work good in the headwind because it relies on gravity and tilting.
And also with the huge height drops of the air pockets. Helicopters need stable vertical airflow.
They just don't.
Yeah, with a hurricane, that shit's just turbulent.
The bottom heavy with a fin top at the front. Yeah, all that. And got this tail component that also. Just can't.
Keep it down out there, guys. Come on.
The tail part has to be. I think there's probably some that can, but only like ones that are like compound. Like I don't think you can do it with just propellers alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta be able to achieve enough for your speed. And you just can't achieve a lot. It's all being based on your own. Move up the percentage and your full movement. It's just not as efficient.
Alright, yeah, it's a little stuffy in here now. I want to run the generator for a minute.
Run the generator.
Yeah, aka the van engine. Alright, there we are. Just get some nice cool air breezing through here,
Made cool by Hilton.
That's right. If you really want to know, the best thing to do is to conserve gas. Because unless you're going to have some limited supply of gas, that's the most important thing. We run the van here for 5 or 10 minutes at a time, just to cycle the air, to dry things out a bit, also to make sure that we don't suck too much energy from the battery and we don't generate DAC, but we've been using to charge our phones and all of our other
By the way, our
devices.
battery is fully charged, so we can start using it.
Oh, the other battery?
Full charge now.
Well, that's good. We definitely should be running this thing. We're definitely getting a lot of wind. Don't you think?
Yeah, I haven't seen this Wednesday.
Oh yeah. You're a virgin, huh? A wind virgin.
I've seen like 50 guys, you know, like 60, 70 guys.
Oh yeah. It definitely is. Definitely is wild to sit through this, I guess, your first time. You
I
know,
like sleeping. It's like pretty great on a tent.
yeah, it is hard to sleep in this, that's for sure. Because it's very noisy, it's very active. It's almost like, it's very distracting. Don't die in Gus, because he's not what you want to die. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it right there, buddy. Give me the good old rocket. Yeehaw! I was just looking for my mate. How we doing over here? Chilling out, right? Chilling. Through the hurricane. Thanks for staying with us. Whoever's there. If anyone's there. There's nobody there. It's just us. Talking to ourselves like a couple of losers.
Maybe this content just pushed up in the feed, or
No, it just doesn't like us. We're just not sexy.
or
Now, if I put on a teddy,
our live stream's like a street cam.
the Weather Channel lady. Alright.
That's some gust, bro.
There
That's
we
some
go.
gusters.
Got some gusters. Oh damn. Some Fred and Busters. You got some gusters. Oh, the fog's rolling in. Soon the locusts will invade, the blight will take hold. Just riding out 11:13. It is what it is. And it is us riding it out in a minivan in Hurricane Milton, 80 miles from the epicenter of total death and destruction. Surfing on the edge of the green room, my friends. And we are not going to give up easily. We will fight to the bitter end. No one will hold us back. This is our Independence Day. No, I'm just kidding. one always throw that into some shit. Since nobody's looking, listening to us anyway. Just relaxing. Driver, to the Ritz-Carlton, please. Thank you. At once. No, I don't want to hear about your weather problems. Jesus. Can't hire good help these days. To the Ritz-Carlton at once.
A little bit of a shaky death.
That was almost like a cha-cha. Yeah, that's fine. Next time we're gonna do this on the ocean.
Oh no.
Just kidding. Not doing it on the ocean. That's a whole different level of danger.
Right, Brassy like you like that.
Right. In a rowboat.
Even this is kind of pushy.
This is pushy what? This is a shelter. This is a fully qualified, hurricane-resistant Dodge minivan. With obviously hurricane-resistant windows. Look at those suckers. They're thick as at least five sheets of paper. That's right, don't cough. Don't cough. They break the window.
Just gonna remain safe.
That's right, just gotta remain. Really, the secret to surviving in one of these vans is just remaining out of target area, like where projectiles can fly between windows. You just don't put your head up. It's like, you know, like in the military, they say don't pop your head out of the foxhole. It's the same fucking thing here. You just don't pop your head out of the foxhole. You're fine. Keep your head down. Shit might go flying over. You might get a little wet. A pole here, a small child there. You know, whatever. But it'll sort itself out. We should probably turn off the engine now. All right.
For survival.
Yeah, driver.
Daytona Beach.
Right, Daytona Beach.
Second landfall. We need a second landfall.
We're looking for the nearest tornado.
We're not that would be cool.
Right. AI. Find me the nearest tornado.
Dude, nobody on.
Of course there's nobody on. We're too fucking cool for people. But all the AI robots are watching us.
So my trucks have not left, so our wind field is good.
Yeah, no, they're fine. And if this van breaks down, we'll just,
Take a semi.
we'll just take a semi. GTA style.
And we'll just be able to drive through the floodwaters anyways.
Right. Maybe we should lock our doors, and maybe I should grab my gun.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, just so it's not like sitting under the front seat.
Okay.
Right here. We should at least lock the doors. Shit.
Here, gotcha. Door locking.
Yeah, just to make sure that, the Sasquatch don't get in here. Like Reed said, the little Sasquatch are around here. The hybrids or whatever. We saw it on Inquirer. It was on there for sure. That's real. Yeah. Totally real. And Donald Trump has a film for the Sasquatch movies. Oh yeah, look at that. It's nice and cool on your feet though. It's almost like a hurricane treatment that you could invent. From the cold rain pelting against your feet, sticking out the window of the minivan. Kind of like, fish gnaw off The dead skin.
Oh my
You can
god.
use a hurricane to like beat off the dead skin off your feet. The good old hurricane foot treatment. Just thinking of new and innovative ways to use, natural resources. It's, it's ecologically, proactive, I believe.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
It's funny during these hikes.
I'm just trying to keep it light, the mood. I know you're freaking out on the other side. I'm just trying to help you stay calm. Yeah, it's feeling pretty good. This is probably the dangerous thing. You don't put your foot in the path of projectiles. See, just what I was talking about. You tuck in. You get down. You huddle near the frame of the van. At its lowest point. You snuggle in. And you just pray. Pray to the hurricane god that he doesn't take your van with him. It's also nice to be able to look into the sky for the tornadoes coming at you. In case one of those.
It's dark.
And you can't see shit.
You could be anything you
Right.
fucking know.
Is that a tornado? No, it's a snow cone. Who the fuck knows? You can't tell.
I know. I mean, we gotta the visibility is just so bad to see a tornado. This rain feels so bad.
Yeah, honestly, we'd have a better chance of hearing it and feeling it than we would seeing it. Because it would sound like a freight train and we'd start getting some hail. So, or at least some odd rain.
Yeah.
I say we'd have a more chance of detecting it from just the way it sounds and feels in the van than seeing it. Of course, by the time we felt it and detected it, it would be far too late. But
Right.
we would know we're getting sucked up by a tornado by the time it happened, So be like, oh, now I know what's happening. I don't know if that's any help or consolation. Might be worse, honestly.
We got Wendy's.
Wendy's sounds delicious.
Right.
Are they open right now? Hi, I'd like a wet and soggy Whopper.
That's the first one.
Oh, there we go. Give it to me, baby. Yeah, that's the jostle right there. Give the full turbulence action.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Julian and Dad riding it out. Her camping in the Vaninator, 80 miles from the epicenter of Hurricane Milton. And man, this shit is crazy, folks. This is exciting. I don't feel like we're in danger. I feel like, it's a breeze and a drizzle out there. But, to most people, this would be, scary. I can see that. This could be scary to normal folk. Because it looks scary out there. You definitely wouldn't want to be standing outside right now.
Right now, I can blow it away.
That's for damn sure. But even being in the van, like right now, I can see people being scared of this experience.
Or maybe you gotta do it in a Subaru. Maybe the Subaru.
Oh, wait till the floating part. That's where it gets real fun.
Right? We just gotta put an outboard. We'll be floating away and driving away.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
We just need to get the caravan lid with an outboard design.
I feel like we picked a pretty good spot that's higher up. Now we might have problems getting back on the freeway, but we'll see. That's not what we need to worry about right now anyway. I don't plan on getting on the freeway anytime soon.
It's like Gus.
Yeah. I feel like it might be a little bit tough to drive in this. And I prefer, personally, to drive casually. This doesn't feel like it'd be a very casual drive. we're just tucking in, getting comfortable, getting snuggled down, you know, waiting out the sucker, and then we're gonna drive in and save our laboratory. I like to say it that way, but it sounds very Dr. Frankenstein. When I get there, I'll electrocute my monster. It'll come to life, and then chase blindly something to love it.
The semi's definitely good on the road now.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be a truck on the road right now, or you don't want to be on the road. Period. As a matter of fact, when I was looking back there, I didn't see any cars passing on the road right now. No one's driving. No one's that stupid.
Right there, fun. How do you get lifted?
Except for maybe Reed. Reed might be driving right now. Yeah, that part wasn't important. That just took off. That we don't need that part.
It wasn't crucial to the man's function.
No, it wasn't structural or anything. Don't worry. Just cosmetic.
Right, I just lost one.
It's just a tail light or something. Who knows? It did sound like something came off the van. I'm not sure what it was, but it was most likely just, the dog we had leashed up back there at the back bumper.
Right, the
I'm just
Yorkshire
kidding. No dog. No, it did sound like something shook and came loose over there. Maybe it's just, we've got like this platform in the back. Maybe it was just rocking.
Mm-hmm. It's like limbs. We're wind people.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine. Watching the light full bounce.
Yeah.
got some crazy gusts.
Yeah.
How crazy?
That's some crazy stuff right there.
How crazy do you think that was?
I don't know, 70.
70 gust? This is definitely on its peak. What's this music? Does that sound like tornado?
I don't know. But it definitely,
It's like there's an updraft.
definitely felt strong.
Holy moly.